Hello there. In previous video we understood dashboard. Now we are on this option called plans. Here is the list of subscription plan we already created. Right from here you can see the number of products associated. You can toggle on and off the status of the plan from here. You can also perform some actions like edit, copy and delete plans from here. Right? Let's start with adding a new plan. Click on the add new button here and fill out these details. Under the plan specification, we have this field called plan internal name. Right? In this field, you need to mention the name for your internal reference. This name would not be visible to the customer at the front end. It is only for your internal reference. Right? Let's give it a name, a T plan. Okay. For the display name, mention the name you want to display this to the customer at the front end. So whatever the name I mention here, it will be displayed at the front on the website. Here is my demo website. Okay, his name is Sophia Kitchen. Right, that's a beautiful, nice looking website, and yeah, the text of the display name would be visible here. Okay, so let me name it to subscribe and save 10%. Subscribe and sorry about that. Subscribe and save 10%. The next field is subscription options. This gives us the choices in the drop down to select. The first is subscription and the second is prepaid. I believe you might be aware of the concept of these two choices. However, let me shed some light on this for better understanding from the subscription perspective. Subscription, in this option, we charge the customer every time before we process the delivery. And in prepaid, we charge the customer in advance for all subscription orders. For example, if the customer has purchased coffee package for the next 12 months, so in this prepaid method, the payment for the all subscription orders will be charged in advance during the order placement, and we will deliver the coffee package every month to the customer. Right? Now the next field is subscription details. So this field is to display the text on the tooltip here. Whatever you write it down here, these details will be appeared on the product page tooltip right here. This field is to display the text on the tooltip here, and this would be really helpful to show additional message to the customer. Right? Let's talk about the next section, that is manage order frequency. This section defines the discount and frequency of the order in respective subscription plan. Under this section, the first field we have, that is selling plan. This field is to define the language for selling plan name that appears on the cart page under the product details. Let me show you where does it appear. Over here, right? So it says the delivery every week. Okay, so let me add it here, and then selling plan name, that should be deliver every month. Okay. Perfect. Once you have set the language for the selling plan, the next field underneath is discount option. Alright, there are 3 types of discounts we offer to the customer buying subscription products: fixed amount discount, discount in percentage, and the last one, that is manual price. Okay, so the language of the discount types is easy to understand. However, let me give you a brief idea for better understanding. Fixed amount discount, to provide the user with a fixed amount discount. For example, if the user buys $100 item under the subscription plan, and if you want to provide the user with a fixed amount discount of $20, so the cost of the item would be $80 for the user. Discount in percentage, this is a very popular type of discount. You may simply select this option to provide the user with a discount in percentage on total value of the product. The last option is manual price. This type of discount is generally being used for bulk orders. Once you have selected this option and added your manual price under the discount value field, the original price will be displayed but no longer be considered. The user will be charged with a special price for the item you have added. Right? So this is all about the discount options. As you know, the discount value field to mention the discount value after selecting the discount option. So here I would be selecting the discount in percentage, and I put the value 25%. Right, so whoever buys this product, subscription product, they will get 25% discounts on it. All right. The next option is order frequency. We need to define the interval between deliveries. When the order needs to be delivered every week or every month or every 3 weeks or every 2 months, like that. Okay. So I would put this frequency 1 delivery every month. Okay, so I've just mentioned number 1 here, and the type frequency I set monthly. All right. Now we have order expire after X delivery field. To define this field is to define when the delivery of subscription order should be expired automatically. So no more order will be charged or sent to the customer. Here you can define the number of deliveries in the fields. Once this many deliveries are done, no more deliveries will be initiated. So I am not putting any numbers here, so it indicates it would never expire. All right. Minimum number of order for cancellation. You can restrict the customer to cancel their subscription at any point of time. Once you have defined the limit, customer won't be able to cancel the subscription before the number of orders delivered. For example, if you set the limit of 3 orders here, customer won't be able to cancel the subscription before 3 deliveries received by them. If you set no limit here, they can cancel the subscription at any time. This will affect all future deliveries. Just like this, you can add more frequencies like weekly, daily, monthly by clicking on add more button here. The next one is associate product section. This section is to bind specific products with this respective subscription plan. You can select and add number of products for the specific subscription plan. So let me just go ahead and add a product. So I will add East Rose and Pure Green. Right. Please note, you won't be able to bind the same product with multiple subscription plan. Right. If you have the previous plan, the existing plan we have, that is coffee plan, so you cannot bind any product with other plans. Right. Perfect. Let me just go ahead and save these changes. Perfect. Now we have total 2 plans. One is tea plan and second is coffee plan. Right. Let's update the existing plan. to update the existing plan, you can simply click on this pen icon. Updating the subscription plan is enormously simple. You can add or remove associated product in the plan, update frequency, add discount, and other details as well. Hit save button once you are done updating details for the changes to take effect. That's all in the plan, guys.